Good afternoon, guys, and welcome to another SimScott 185 live stream. As you can hear, the Phoenix in the background is already kicked into gear. I've got a few things set up. We are flying from Copenhagen into Manchester this evening. We're in EasyJet. Look outside. It's pretty noisy as usual on the tarmac. But here we are at Copenhagen Airport. We're in the Fenix A320. We'll be flying into the MANCHEASTER. Alright, I'll get there, J6. Into the Manchester, I think is how they're terming it. Live event, which should be pretty interesting. It'll be pretty busy, so good chance to practice our skills, and we'll see how we get on, whether we need to panic or not. So let's just get the Phoenix set up here. Just so that we stop getting asked this question. So we've got 7327. Let's just check our brief. So 7327 matches. So we'll get this underway and we'll have a little chat about what we're trying to do today. Let's go with load aircraft. We'll do it in a fast time. Cool. And that should be our fuel is coming on board, which is here. Perfect. We'll also just avoid some of the deafening noises there. We'll request boarding as well. So that'll get the air bridge attached, and we'll get some passengers on board and then get on our way to Manchester. So yeah, big event today across the VATSIM network. Europe is very busy. We could have flown out a number of airports and sat there for a long time. Copenhagen, I think, will be okay. I think there'll be a little bit that we'll need to do just to get out of here on time, but we'll see what we can do. So let's get down into the Macco and let's get our flight plan in here. Just request that. Perfect. We'll get some details whacked in here. We don't need any crew, we'll just go rogue. So that's the passengers coming in. In terms of cost index, we can get that from our brief here. So at the top, cost index of 12. Mention. And we're going to be flying at 36,000 feet today. 360. Punch that in, we're all good to go there. We'll go to wind, and we'll also request the descent winds while we can at the moment. It's all good. In terms of the actual departure, so you'll see here we're due to come out of runway 04 right here. It's a Lango 2 Alpha departure, which we'll talk through, but we'll get that punched in, and it's a sorry, let me write this down. Lango 2 Alpha on 04 right. And at Manchester, they're using anticipated 23 right, and it's an OT bed 1 mic. Cool. So departure 04 right, and it's the Lango 2 Alpha departure. Insert that. Get rid of that message about wind. We don't need that. And arrival. It's going to be, we said 23 right, the ILS, and it's the OT bed 1 mic, which is this one here. No transitions needed, so that's cool. Let's just check there's no discontinuities in there. All looks good. Perfect. Alright, very good. Let's have a look outside and see what's happening. So the fuel looks like it's finished. So they're getting away, and then bags will get put on board, which is all good. What have I always forget with this airplane what we need to do. It's pretty complex. Let's go to secondary flight plan, and we'll just copy the active in there at the moment. Performance, we don't need to do just yet. In it we've done, but we need to do our secondary page, and for that we need to finish boarding, so we'll wait for the Phoenix to get itself sorted out. We've already got the fuel on. boarding is getting there, which is good. And in the meantime, we can start to look at our radios. So it's 121625 for ground here in Copenhagen, and tower on 118.100. So we'll get that punched in, ready to go. So we've got 121625 to begin with. 121.625 and 118.1 is tower. Got the short route. There we go. So just come down here. Auto predict windshield and system one.
Ryanair 49 Alpha holding Charlotte Zulu for the Foxtrot stand.
Ryanair 49 Alpha, Castro Tower, Castro Apron, good afternoon. Taxi stand Foxtrot 1 via Yankee.
Oh, it's quite loud in my ears.
Victor, Sierra, and Whiskey.
Turn down a little bit my ears.
Confirm Yankee, Bravo, Sierra, and Whiskey. For Ryanair 49 Alpha.
Yankee, Bravo, Sierra, Whiskey can also, they're very close to each other. Yes, AFM.
Good. I will taxi via Yankee, Bravo, Sierra, and Whiskey for Foxtrot 1, Ryanair 49 Alpha.
Ryanair 17 Whiskey, contact tower 118.1.
118.1, Ryanair 17.
QNH 1023. Get that linked in. And in terms of the actual departure, had a little look. And let's get into here. We got the star chart. So coming out of 04 right, and it's quite a tight right turn over to Lango. Initial climb clearance is flight level 070, so 7,000 feet. So get that punched in.
Swiss 35 November Bravo, Castro Apron, good afternoon. You're cleared to your destination via Veda 4 Alpha departure, runway 04 right, initial flight level 70, squawk 4765.
It's almost boarded here. Won't edge anything there yet at the moment. But we do know we've got
Squawk 4765.
7327 here. So 7.3 is our block fuel.
Swiss 35 November Bravo, readback is correct.
We might just
Turkish 4 Foxtrot Delta, taxi holding point 24 right via Papa Zulu Bravo, hold short runway 12.
all the bags are going on. Train noise out here. We're going to be taxiing. Basically over in that direction there, where all the lights are. That'll be where we want to get to. Get some seatbelt signs on, and we'll just get nav lights and strobe sorted for the moment. Fuel's all on, so we can put the fuel pumps on, which is good, and we'll start the APU as well. So give it 3 seconds, hit that button, and we're good, an APU bleed. So that's everyone on. So we got zero fuel weight of 59.2 and 31.4, which are these numbers here, and they get plonked into in here. So 59.2. /31.4. update everything in here. Perfect. Now, I'm just wondering if we need to take a little bit more fuel, but we might be alright. See how we get on once we get over to Manchester. We can always update it manually if we need to. Such is the world of simulators. In terms of our departure, let's just sync the weather and sync the load sheet and calculate. But we've got that wrong runway in there. It should be 04 right. So we'll calculate that, and that'll give us our V speeds, which are 153. They're all the same. Interesting. And then we got flaps 3, interestingly, and let's all try. That's interesting. Optimal. Okay, we'll go with that. Why not? And it's down 0.2 for the trim. Flex temp is 67 degrees, and engine out is 1020. So let's plug that in. See what happens. Performance is 153 across the board.
Turkish for Foxtrot Delta, contact tower 118.1, have replied.
Flaps 3. 67 degrees is our flex temperature, and 1020.
Swiss Air 35 November Bravo, push and start approved, lead point Yankee 0 facing west, QNH 1023.
Let's see what he was doing there. Just want to.
Clear for push start to point Yankee 0, QNH 1023.
Just get ground charts in. It should already be here. Interesting. Let's start again. Do that. Yeah, there we go. So what that guy was just being told, and actually what we'll need to say is we probably won't be able to do it that accurately, but we can. That release point, Yankee 0, is going to be difficult for us to do with GSX. We were
Singapore Airlines 312, Castrop Apron, good afternoon.
down.
You're clear to your destination via Cello 1 Alpha departure, runway 04 right, initial flight level 70, squawk 2245.
Oh, it's so loud in my ears.
Singapore 312, clear via the Cello 1 departure.
I mean, it's soon enough for us. My trim doesn't seem to be set up on my joystick, so.
Singapore 312, initial flight level 70 and confirm the city Cello 1 Alpha departure.
Initial flight clearance to flight level 0.
Singapore 312, readback is correct.
Alright, let's get ready to call for our clearance. So on stand Alpha 15, current information is Foxtrot. Nice. Castro Apron, very good afternoon. It's EASY185 with you, stand Alpha 15 with Foxtrot. Request clearance has filed to Manchester, and we can't do a specific pushback. EASY185.
EASY185, Castrop Apron, good afternoon. You're cleared to Manchester via Lango 2 Alpha departure, runway 04 right, initial flight level 70, squawk 0562.
Head to Manchester on the Lango 2 Alpha departure, 04 right, initially flight level 70 and squawk 0562, EASY185.
EASY185, readback is correct.
Cool. So we're just telling him there that we can't do a sort of targeted pushback. I'm sure in GSX you can do it, but I'm not an expert in it. Anyway, that's 0562 in the squawk, and we'll do that for all. We'll just stick that on at the moment. Put it into auto. We've got 7,000 booked in, which is good, and we know we're going to push back. So this chap's pushing back first, and then we will be going after him. I think we have everything that we need in there. We've got a company message, which will be the load sheet. So if we just go into, don't really go there. Where's my menu? There we go. VATSIM. AOC menu. Receive messages. Load sheet. Except that we might get a secondary one as we taxi out. So cool. I won't do the auto brake yet. Got AP bleed. That's all good. That's all good. And we'll wait for the guy behind to pop the taxi before we do anything. He is at. He's actually over there. He's not a Yankee 0, but that's cool. So yeah, if you're a first-time viewer, do come along, have a chat to us while we're flying along. It's always good fun to hear from people, and we'll just wait for our pushback here.
Singapore 312, push and start, approved, release point, Victor 3, QNH 1023.
Singapore Airlines getting involved there.
Swiss Air 35 November Bravo, are you facing west or east?
Is he? Hold on.
You're facing west. In that case, taxi to holding point 04 right via Lima, Solo Bravo, hold short runway 12.
So he'll, yeah, I think he's got he's got confused. He's gonna go this way, but Zulu and then Bravo down here, which is cool. We'll see if he goes, and then we'll push out our way. Let's just check there's nothing overhead that we need to be doing. Get the cabin and the cargo all in the right place. Also got FX Realistic running in the background.
Swiss 35 November Bravo, you are facing east, continue on Yankee, then right on Mike, then Zulu, Bravo, hold short runway 12.
I apologize for that, via Yankee, Mike, Zulu, Bravo.
And Easy 185 is ready for push and start.
Easy 185, push and start approved, lease point Yankee 0, facing east, QNH 1023.
Push and start approved. Can we just face east? We can't do a specific pushback at the moment, Easy 185.
EC185, push and start approved. Facing east, QNH 1023.
Perfect, thanks. We'll push and start facing east, QNH 1023, easy 185. Alright, let's get JSX in here. Come down, man. Probably should have called for him a bit earlier, but such is the busyness in the cockpit. Oh, good. Hello. So, always good to look outside. One thing we do need to do is get rid of the ground equipment. Johnson codes and GPU. And we want our nose to face right.
Singapore 312, taxi to holding point 04 right via Romeo and Bravo, hold short runway 12.
Okay, Singapore 312, taxi to holding point 04 right, Romeo Bravo, hold short runway 1.
Swiss Air 35 November Bravo, contact tower 118.1, have a great flight.
Tower 118.1.
We'll race the parking brake.
Ground for Ryanair 49 Bravo, information Foxtrot QNH 1223. We are unable to do custom pushback, but we'll be able to push back in whiskey. Request clearance to Hamburg.
Let's get that engine started.
Ryanair 49 Bravo, cast up apron, good afternoon. Thank you for the information, and you are cleared to Hamburg via the Nixon 2 Alpha departure out of runway 04 right. Initial flight level 70, squawk 0517.
There's our ground crew over there. Give them a little wave.
At Hamburg next to Alpha 04 right, initially 070 and squawk 0517.
See the engines kicking into gear.
Ryanair 49 Bravo, reback is correct.
So that's the exhaust gas temperature spilling up into is going as well. That's interesting, we just dumped us GSX in the middle, but we'll do that. And actually for takeoff we're going flaps 3 this time, which is quite unusual. But we'll do it.
Ground from Ryanair 49 Alpha with Foxtrot 1 ready for push and start.
That's what the old
Ryanair
computer said.
Ryanair 49 Bravo, push and start approved, facing west, QNH 1023.
Push and start approved facing west, QNH 1.
Put that on. Yeah, it still wants to go flaps 3, that's interesting.
Copeling and ground, good evening. Finner 60 Hotel at Stan Bravo 10, type A 330 with a go request clearance to Helsinki.
Getting a bit of lag, so we'll just
Hotel, Castro Apron, good afternoon.
turn our graphics down a little bit.
You are cleared to Helsinki via the Kimax 5 Alpha departure, runway 04 right. Initial flight level 70, squawk 5214.
Okay, to Helsinki.
I think our chap's over here, he's got the thing.
May we also request to amend our flight down to final cruise, possible 39.
Finnair 6 Kilo Hotel, I see no problem in that.
Alright, let's get ready
And
to
rebake
taxi.
is correct.
Thank you for the Finnair 6 Kilo.
Easy 185 is ready for taxi.
Easy 185, taxi to holding point 04 right via Yankee Mike Zulu Bravo, hold short only 12.
Taxi 04 right by Yankee, Mike, Zulu and Bravo, holding short of 12, easy 185. So,
Singapore 312,
Yankee,
contact
Mike,
tower 118
Zulu,
have a great day.
Bravo down here.
118.8.
Right, let's get the parking brake off, and away we go.
118.1.
Copy, 118.1.
So, it's a bit of a right turn first. You can see the Singapore Airlines in front of us. Takeoff config is normal, which is good. So we're going to go Yankee, which is here. You can see that on the sign. Yankee we're on, we're going to go right onto Mike. We go all the way down here to Zulu, and we're going to Bravo, which is all the way down at the very bottom. So we just did a bit of a loop there and then down here.
Apron, good afternoon. Scandinavian Star 118 here to Heathrow Airport, then Charlie 2.
Scandinavian 518, Kastrup Apron, good eftermiddag. You're cleared to Heathrow via Lango 2 Alpha departure, runway 04 right. Initial flight level 70, squawk 5.
Just get ourselves tidy up here so we can turn this off, and APU bleed comes off as well. And beacon should have been on.
Scandinavian 518, feedback is correct.
So that's Delta we've just passed. So I think Bravo could be coming up. And that'll be on the right hand side.
Ryanair 5 Juliet Tango, Kastrup Apron, good afternoon. You're cleared to Dublin via the Lango 2 Alpha departure of runway 04 right. Initial flight level 70, squawk 6512.
So that looks like Bravo over there.
Go to Alpha departure out of 04 right.
See it there.
Land 7,000 feet, sorry, flight level 70. And squawk 6512, Ryanair 5 Juliet Tango.
Ryanair 5 Juliet Tango, feedback is correct. Easy 185, contact tower 118.1. Have a great flight.
118.1, thanks for your help. Easy 185.
Ryanair 49 Alpha on whiskey ready for descent.
Ryanair 49 up Bravo, taxi to holding point 04 right via Whiskey
Oh, I
Romeo
thought I had that in.
Bravo, hold short only 12.
We'll do it the quick way. There we go.
Yeah, 455, welcome to Copenhagen, taxi Alpha, Foxtrot Cross, runway 12 and hold short of Zulu. Yeah, 455, continue taxi Alpha and Foxtrot, cross runway 12 and hold short
So
of Zulu.
we're here, we'll go down Bravo, I suspect. Kastrup Tower, good afternoon, Easy 185 with you, holding short runway 12 at Bravo.
Easy 185, Qatar, hello, cross runway 12, continue Bravo, holding from Bravo 1.
Cross runway 12, Bravo, Bravo 1, Easy 185. Cool, so that's our permission to cross the runway. Always a weird feeling when you're even in a little airplane, you're asked to cross the runway because you look pretty closely at going, what's coming that way, and is anything going to come and get you? And this time, I think we're alright. It's a very strange thing. Same I also find just sitting on a runway waiting for a takeoff clearance a very unnerving experience. It's very strange. Anyway, we got cleared down to Bravo 1, which is all the way at the very end. Very easy to get, so we're going down here. And then we...
with you, I left 0 left.
Down 2873 cars, hello, can
So our departure, just to be clear, we're
what it is, 5 knots, runway 04 left, get land.
going to take off, and we're going to do a right turn. And we can go into our flight plan, and we can see those. So 843, 844, 843, 844, there's a limitation, 845, 848, Tobis, which is over there, and into line go.
Right, F19 Bravo, holding short runway 12 Bravo.
And try not to go off the taxiway while we do it.
But 49 Bravo, customer, hello, cross runway 13.
There we go. Got a big 747 Singapore in front of us. He's already got his landing light on. He's ready to go. There's Singapore, and then there's the Scandinavian.
Tower Command 2873. Can we have a long
He's off.
landing?
Approved.
Long landing.
Singapore 312, runway 04 right, land up and wait.
Singapore 312, line up and wait, runway 04 right.
I imagine all these people on VATSIM are hammering my frame rate, so apologies if there's any stutters on this stream. It'll probably get worse as we get to Manchester, we'll just need to figure out. There's 747 lining up. How cool. And we're going right to the end to get to Bravo 1. See if we can have a look at that chap. Look at that. He must be going quite far away. Cargo. It's great. VATSIM's awesome. Just for some of these experiences, it's really good fun. So this is Bravo 1. Here's the Singapore Airlines cargo. We'll just stop ourselves short here. Nice. Put the parking brake, so we don't roll forward.
Singapore 312, right, correction from 04 right, and I'm in contact, 119 at decimal 8, have it, 5.
Singapore Airlines 312 Heavy, cleared for takeoff, runway 04 right, and takeoff contact 119.78.
Nice. We'll just punch that in because we know that we'll need to do the same. So the flight will be about an hour and a half getting over there, so we should be, hopefully, it's not, we'll see.
185 behind, departing Singapore, runway 04 right, land up and wait behind.
Behind the departing aircraft, line up on wait, runway 04 right behind EASY185.
Grand 2873, welcome to Copenhagen, taxi Alpha, cross runway 12 and hold short of Zulu.
So strap yourselves in, guys, this is where it gets busy.
Runway 12.
Try and hand fly this departure a little bit with our 3-stage flap.
455, contact 8 months.
Who knows what's going to happen? There goes the Scandinavian. That's Scandinavian, Singapore. Click on our lights here. And we'll start our timer. There's the Ryanair. Get a bit of wake turbulence separation from that, given it was a 747. We don't want to get bounced around. Yeah, it's always a weird feeling just sitting on the runway.
Into 73, contact apron 121, just 65.
Apron 121, 65, taxi on.
You can see on the wind, so a bit of a crosswind from the left.
EG185, after departure, Copenhagen approach 119.8, wind is 360.85 knots, runway 04 right, clear for takeoff, have a safe flight.
After departure, we're to 119.8, clear for takeoff 04 right. Thanks for your help, EZ185. Let's go.
Runner 49 up behind EasyJet, line number 8, runway 04 right, behind.
Behind the computer with wings, we'll line up and wait behind. Right up on and wrong.
Never heard that before.
We're waving.
Stable in the cockpit of the Englishman. The pilot is not laying up.
Did we think the middle of those?
Okay, so that's V1 there.
Scandinavian Airport, approaching
Bring the gear up.
Hello, runway 04 left, just done. Wind is 360.85 knots.
Thought I might get a bit of an overspeed there, just because we had the flaps out so far, but... Right, let's get over to our friends on approach. And we'll put the autopilot in.
Expecting ILS for runway 04 left and proceed direct to Vasco for Scandinavian 554. Then maintain 3,000 feet on QNH 1023 and repeat the last bit again, please. Alright, descend and maintain 3,000 feet, we level at Bastau for Scandinavian 554.
Tower 18-1, right now,
Approach EZ185 with you, line go to Alpha, passing 3,500.
Via right turn, direct line go, and 5 lines up to 1 line
Fire right turn, direct Lango, climb flight level 190, easy 185. Let's get rid of that noise in my ear. Phew, that was just the flaps. So we're going direct Lango. So let's go there. That was pretty noisy. Direct Lango. We'll do that. So that's going to continue the right turn. We're going to go up to standard, and we're going up to flight level 190.
Sorry, didn't catch that. We are now direct fast low for Scandinavian 554.
Thank you, and you can expect the ILS for runway 04 left by man.
Roger, expecting ILS 04 left by
Cool.
Macco Scandinavian 554.
Well, that was all very exciting a little bit. That's the runway we just took off from. Someone behind us. So yeah, I think that speed warning was basically because we obviously took off with quite a lot of station flapping. An aircraft wanted to climb, and it started to overspeed. But I thought it might have throttled back to respect the constraint on the flaps, but maybe not. Always learning in the Phoenix, always. And the guy on the ground was saying we're flying a flying computer in the Ryanair, which is probably not far off, given how these aircrafts work now.
Right turn direct next, climb flight level 190.
Right turn direct next, climb 190 right.
So I think it's 121375 is our next frequency. 121375. Nice. So on our way to Manchester. 121375. Thanks. Easy 185. There we go. Copenhagen, good evening. Easy 185 with you, climbing flight level 190. Climb 280, easy 185. Cool. So you can see someone actually coming to land below us. He's just down there. It's a bit weird on VPilot. You get different levels of people talking, so you have to keep adjusting your volume, which is kind of, I guess, the same in a real airplane. No, you don't have to go through it that much as you do on VPilot. Let's get the lights off. And seatbelt sign can come off too. See the Phoenix on its way out of Copenhagen up through the clouds. Flying back over the airport. And into the clouds we go.
Come on, hello, Ryanair 49 Bravo, climbing 190 inbound next.
It's away for 1 minute. Copenhagen is now back to the first I hear Ryanair 49 Bravo ready for climb flight level 3.
Continue climb 230, Ryanair 49 Bravo.
And there was another call.
Yes, Copenhagen, this is Noble 96. Good afternoon. We got the information echo for Roskilde and descending to level 206.
Your position?
Baltic, Noble 90.
a nice evening, breaking through the clouds.
Control. Good afternoon. Also freedom. Audible 370 inbound. Medic.
Austrian 3 to Mike, good evening, radar contact. When ready, just maintain plus 290.
And maintain 290.
And maybe 2814, contact approach 119.
Approach 119 is Mike, thank you, bye-bye, can you get in to a contact?
EC185, climb and maintain plus 260.
Flight level 360, easy 185.
Ryanair 17, whiskey contact, 133,
Nice. Great controlling out of Denmark. That was really good fun.
Alpaca 21, Charlie.
Copenhagen, good evening, we'll take 5 Papa Fox, 5 okay, 3, 9 miles.
Swan, actually, over to Northeast 135, before 565, Alpaca 21, Charlie Zulu, thank you, service. Alpaca 34, Fox, up the same to you, contact, control 135, 525,
Scottish on 135.525, Alpaca 34 Foxtrot. Thanks for your agency. Bye.
Fine, Lufthansa 5, Papa Fox, up to the maintain flight is 9 Manchester, located in Copenhagen, Monarch 3 Alpha.
Monarch 3 Alpha and Delta flight level 90, Lucas 5 Papa Fox.
There's a lot of people flying into Manchester.
122 decimal 8 first condition 015, bye bye, thanks.
Bye-bye, Turkey 255.
Copenhagen, attribution was there, with you, climbing flight of 240.
Turkey 255, you're cleared inbound Copenhagen, Monarch 3 Alpha,
Monarch 3 Alpha for 04 left,
That's Noble 90.
control from Ryanair 49 Brown, request for the climb. Call sign again. Ryanair 49 Bravo.
Ryanair 495, what is your flight?
Ascent 320, Ryanair 49 Bravo.
I only see 2. You can climb flight level 3.
Continue climb flight level 30, Ryanair 49 Bravo.
Noble... Can you please check your flight plan, because I don't think that you have pilot flight plan. Just check them in the region.
Yeah, we'll do a Noble 90.
So it'll be interesting as we get near Manchester what happens. I think we'll be holding, no doubt. So we need to familiar ourselves with the holds, which is normally click in here and click and hold, but we'll figure that out as we get nearer. In terms of actual Manchester, what we're expecting, let's just make sure we've got our parking stands and coordinates are also. So we're coming in via Opbed, descending to Goulds, flight level 170, and then we get into Rosen. So Burnley into Rosen, it looks like, and that looks like a hold. They could hold people further back as well. Just to north of the airport, and then we'll figure out what goes on from there. It's going to be pretty intense, I imagine, but we'll figure it out. Looks like there's a lot of alpacas in the air, which is Flight Deck Sims Airline. I wonder if they're doing some sort of flying while they're going to Heathrow, which is cool.
Oh no, we'll take the okay, that could be a little bit problem. I have you now. Descend and maintain flight level 70 now, contact Petros, 11968.
Shuttle 70 and 119, destination Noble 96, bye. Copenhagen Control, Fenix 615, ready for descent.
Fenix 615, thank you very much. Descend and maintain flight level 230.
Descend and maintain flight level 230, Fenix 615.
Check it 255, when ready, descend and maintain flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120,
Copenhagen radar, good afternoon, Ryanair 62 Quebec, Disco departure.
Ryanair 62 Quebec, good evening, climb flight level 280.
Flight level 280, Ryanair 62 Quebec.
Maybe 518, maybe 150. Affirm 518. 518, climb flight level 280. Climb level 280, Scandinavian 518. FedEx 615, contact Macco 133, different 905. Good evening.
23 decimal 925, FedEx 615, thank you sir, have a good one.
Thank you. Ryanair 390 Whiskey, you will be cleared inbound to runway 03 and beautiful Macco 5. Ryanair 390 Whiskey, that is correct. Now thank you.
So that's just on the top of Lango. That's actually the end of the departure. And now on our flight plan.
Approach 19.8, Lucas 5 above, service provided.
Ryanair 62, Quebec, direction
Direct Lucas, flight level 360, Ryanair 62 Quebec.
Ryanair 49 Bravo, when ready, descend and maintain flight level 230.
When ready down 230, Ryanair 49 Bravo. Climb level 360, Scandinavian 518.
Fenix looks very good. It's just a shame it absolutely takes up loads of resources. But I think they're looking to improve that going forward. Get that rippled effect in the front of the plane around the actual frame. Does look very cool.
Copenhagen Control, good afternoon, Ryanair 82 Bravo, flight level 390, inbound Surat.
So we're still climbing up to flight level 360 at the moment. But it's nice to have a look around the outside of the plane. Great texture on the wing, you can see here.
Expect the approach runway 03 and the Macco 5 Lima arrival for Ryanair 82 Bravo. Thank you.
That is correct, and you can now proceed direct to Macco.
Thank you. Direct
So you can see
Macco for
it's still
Ryanair 82
burning
Bravo.
quite a lot of fuel at the moment as we get up to our climb level, but as we settle at that flight level of 36,000 feet, the engines will spool back and we'll be more into a cruise phase, so we'll start to burn less fuel.
Copenhagen Control there, good afternoon, Ryanair 20 Yankee Hotel is going for flight level 228, flight level 170 direct to Macau. Number 099 use QNH 1024, descend and maintain 3000, it's Ryanair 20 Yankee Hotel. Welcome Ryanair through 0 Yankee Hotel.
Copenhagen, hello, good afternoon, Ryanair 5 Juliet Tango. Climate 8280, Ryanair 5 Juliet Tango.
You're having 185 contact to main complete to 183 decimal. Ryanair 49 Bravo contact complete to 133 decimal.
133950 Ryanair.
Easy 185 contact complete 133 decimal 995.
Over to Maastricht 133.950, thanks for your help, easy 185.
Turkish 255 contact approach 119 decimal 8.
119 made for 225.
So 133.950. 33950.
Take Bravo 2 for Ryanair
Ryanair 20 Bravo request at the cockpit for 5 minutes.
This is a 4 Charlie Lima, Maastricht, hello, squawk 2467. Ryanair 208 Bravo, how long?
Ryanair 20 Bravo request at the cockpit for 5 minutes.
Confirmed 4 minutes?
Even.
Okay, Roger, maximum 4 minutes approved, sleeper back.
Roger.
Radar, hello, it's going to be 527 is back.
7527, Roger.
Maastricht radar, ET185 with you, flight level 360.
Easy 185 Master, hello, identified, direct Gulag.
Direct Colag, ET185. Nice, a little shortcut. That's all the way over there. So, alright. Colag. Insert that, and off we go. It's a big shortcut-ish. So you can see that fuel burns come back now, about 960.
We'll take a 320 now, we have on forward translation by contract master. Okay, Roger, flight is amended, new cruise order 320.
Look out this side while we're flying along.
Flight
really good in Flight Simulator at the moment.
3 minutes.
The 401, let me check. Approved maximum 3 minutes, sleeper back.
Recall Lufthansa 401.
Yeah, we'll just give you a bit more
Viking
nose view.
1359 contact, Copenhagen Control 121, this is 75, goodbye.
Copenhagen 121, 375, white 13, Boston Academy.
Amber 167, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye.
Unicom for Amber 167, good day.
Maastricht radar, good evening, Ryanair 627.
Radar 62 correct, Maastricht, hello, radar contact level 330, Newswalk 21, correction 1271.
Stroke 1271, 6
Contact 546, contact Maastricht 135, this is 5, bye-bye. Contact 546, contact Maastricht 135, this is 5, bye-bye.
Maastricht 135, that's fine.
Maastricht 7 Hotel X-ray, flight level 253 for 330 inbound Ulsen. 7 Hotel X-ray, Maastricht hello, identified, climb flight level 330 direct to Route. 330 and direct Route for 7 Hotel X-ray.
inbound RKM.
Number 119 Maastricht hello, identified, direct to Omelo.
Direct Omelo, Ryanair.
Speed Hamster 55, contact Rheinräder 134.075, bye-bye. Speed Hamster 55, 134.075, schön ab.
Ryanair 20 Bravo, back in cockpit.
Ryanair 20 Bravo, Roger, contact Maastricht Radar 135.5, bye-bye.
135.5, Ryanair 20 Bravo, bye-bye.
Germany 27 Lima Romeo, passing level 297, climbing level 330. Germany 27 Lima Romeo, Maastricht, hello, Squawk 1000. Squawk 1000, Germany 27 Lima Romeo.
Maastricht Ryanair 19 Bravo,
Ryanair 49 Bravo, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye.
Maastricht Ryanair 19 Bravo.
27 Hotel X-Ray, proceed direct Armut. Direct Armut, 27 Hotel X-Ray. Speedbird 372, Maastricht, hello, identified. Germany 27 Lima Romeo, identified level 310, continue climb level 330 in Basel. Climb 330, direct Basel, Germany 27 Lima Romeo.
Lufthansa 401, back in cockpit.
Roger.
Now we can have a little look around at the arrival performance. If we wanted to, we can get that all set up well in advance. We know the arrival runway is 23 right. I wonder if we can get ATIS on here.
Maastricht, hello, Scandinavian 518, climbing 360.
Element 518, Maastricht, hello, identified. What's direct Abnet?
Just playing around with this now.
Direct Abnet 518.
So that's for how much we need for fuel. Cool. Can see what the weather's like in Manchester. Send that along. So, Variable at 2 knots, scatter at 13, broken at 2100, temporary broken at 1300. Okay, cool. QNH 1025. So low cloud hanging around Manchester, and it is dry. You can see that METAR to come in here. When I apply our landing weight, what we need to do is some mass. So, oh, didn't know I pressed that one. So our
Fine, 6 to Quebec.
gross weight is 64,500. We've got fuel on board of 5240, and when we land, in theory, what we're expecting is to have 3.3 tons. So take off the 3.3 from the 524, you end up with about 900 roughly. It's about 1.9. Yeah, so 1.9 still to burn. So if we take off that 1.9 off the 64,500, 900, 62.6 tons is what will be when we land. So 62, and we can always update this if things happen further in the flight, but 62.6, runway is 23 right. So it's quite useful to have a look at your charts here and the airport, because if we're coming into 23 right, there are a number of exits that we could take, like Alpha Echo or Bravo Delta, and if it's busy we want to get off pretty quickly, so we'll aim for Bravo Delta, and so we want to make sure that our performance calcs allow us to get off the runway pretty quickly. So that wouldn't be great. I think that would get us probably to the end of the runway, but if we put medium auto brake on, that looks a bit better. We'll do maximum reverse thrust, flat full. If we did max manual braking, so we'll do medium. And this is if we've got faults. And it would then tell us how much more we need. So we'll go with that. We want to use about half the runway. And that assumes that we're going to touch down right here, right? And we'll move down, so punch that in now. Put medium auto brake in. And we can forget about it.
Wind 527, contact Maastricht 135, decimal 5, over. Wind 1282, this is maybe the one frequency, but you are entering my airspace shortly. Yeah, you're not in Semester. Proceed direct Koenig and then flight plan route.
Proceed direct, again?
Direct Koenig, Kilo Echo November India Golf and then flight plan route.
Weird. Oh, there we go. So the wind is sort of coming from our right. So you see we're pointing a bit to the right to sort ourselves out. So,
Ryanair 17 Whiskey, contact Master Trader 135, decimal 5, bye-bye.
135, decimal 5, Ryanair 1.
Sorry, I cannot find the direct in my FMG.
Yeah, that's correct. You're flying to Okaga. Is it a direct by yourself or from a controller?
I am not sure. I can't find it.
Now, you are inbound to Okaga. That waypoint, was it given by controller or by you yourself?
By myself.
Yeah, that's the problem. You are now inside my airspace, and according to your flight plan, you are normally not inside my airspace. So proceed direct Koenig, Kilo, Echo, November, India, Golf as the next direct, and thereafter direct to Okaga. Mr. 4 Charlie Lima, monitor Unicom, 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
So they 66 the airspace. We're inbound map of 138.
Control Victor, Master Kilo, identified. Lufthansa 854, monitor Unicom, 122 decimal 8, bye.
Flying to Unicom, bye-bye. Thank you. Lufthansa 854. Mother, good afternoon, Ryanair 5 Julia, Tango, platform 330436.
Ryanair 5 Julia Tango, Master Hello, identified. Proceed direct Kolag.
Direct Kolag, many thanks, Ryanair 5 Julia Tango.
Transavia 6 Victor News, squawk 2476.
2476, they
you can see op bed looming ahead. Everything we can do while we're waiting is
Lufthansa 5 Mike Tango, Master Hello, identified. Climb flight number 350, proceed direct people.
Alice for 23 right, which is 109.5 and 232. It's not quite in at the moment, but we'll get it in there soon.
Radar, good evening, sir. Ryanair 225, flight level 380 with you.
Ryanair 225, Master Hello, squawk 2041.
2041, Ryanair 225.
Pacific Mirado, Lufthansa Civic X-ray, flight level 300, landing.
Mr. P, Victor X-ray, Master Hello, identified. Direct Nebun.
Direct Nebun, Lufthansa Civic X.
Master, Lufthansa 5 Tango, request to leave the cockpit for 1 or 2 minutes.
Lufthansa 5 Tango, approved, Silver Flag. Lufthansa 401, contact Maastricht, radar 135, decimal 5, bye-bye.
Contact Maastricht, radar 1, could you repeat the frequency?
Of course, Lufthansa 401, it's 135, decimal 5.
135, decimal 5, decimal 401, bye-bye.
Maastricht radar, Condor 905, Hamburg, inbound Whiskey Sierra November, passing flight level 330.
Condor 905, Maastricht, hello, identified. Climb flight level 38, proceed direct Echo Echo Lima.
And proceed direct Echo Lima, climb flight level 38, Condor 905.
Lufthansa 5 Mike Tango, report back.
Roger.
It's looking pretty good, the simulator at the moment.
Transavia 6 Victor, when ready, descent to range, flight level 260 at north.
260 at North,
Wing 270 Lima Romeo, descent flight level 250.
descent of 250.
This 149 Lima, descent flight level 250, expect also 5
Descent flight level 250.
Financial 5 contact Maastricht, radar 135, bye-bye.
Again, constant, Ryan 225.
Financial 5 contact Maastricht, 135,
135 to 105, bye-bye, Ryan 225.
Suspect soon we'll be getting chucked over to 135.5 as well, so let's get that prepped in. That'll be the Dutch ATC.
Condor 905, direct Kulak.
Direct Kulak, Condor 905.
The 450 Maastricht, hello, squawk 2027. Swiss 7 Hotel X-Ray, contact München, radar 132.550, bye-bye.
132.550 for Swiss 7 Hotel X-Ray, schönen Abend, danke, ciao.
So we can also grab, let's get up to date weather and start planning our descent into Manchester. So send in our request for weather.
Germany 27 Lima Romeo, monitor Unicom 122.8, bye.
Monitor Unicom, Germany 27 Lima Romeo, ciao.
So got QNH 1025.
149 Lima, monitor Unicom 122.8.
Temperatures 11, 9
9
degrees is the dew point, which is here. Does not change much since we last looked.
The 450, identified level 180, climb flight level 350, direct Armut.
So QNH is 1025.
Climb flight level 350.
Temperature is 11. The wind is
58 November, uniform contact Maastricht, radar 135.5, bye-bye.
variable at 2 knots. That's probably fine to leave like that. Got all that in there. Let's have a look at the approach. Decision height 50 feet. Or you can do it at 349 if it's category 2, but let's do 50. Why not? Nice, that's all set up.
Maastricht radar, Ryanair 62 Quebec, request staff to descend, please.
So we're probably about an hour out from Manchester. And there'll be a bit of holding, obviously.
Flight 506 to Quebec.
Well, there might not be. Who knows? Let's see. Be good if there wasn't. But having flown into these events before, I imagine there will be a bit of holding happening, which is cool. It's all about just having an airplane that can do it, and also someone who knows the airplane, and this is our first event in this one, so let's see what happens. It gets a bit too wild, we'll just disconnect.
Final Niner Delta X-ray master hello identified. Proceed direct Al-Asa, climb flight level 350.
Direct Al-Asa, climb flight level 350, run Niner Delta X-ray.
Number 119, monitor uniform 122.8, bye-bye.
Monitor Unicorn, 122, thank you, bye-bye.
So it's pretty busy on the way into Manchester, just looking at VATSIM. There's a lot going on here today, which is good. But we'll see what the impact is on our arrival time. Heathrow looks busy too, Gatwick less so. Sometimes pays to fly into the quieter ones, but we're committed, let's see what happens.
Have a great day.
Just the 5 Mike Tango, descend flight level 280.
Descend flight level 280.
Einlufen der 5 Mike Tango, proceed direct Monarch.
Proceed direct Monarch, descend the 5 Mike Tango.
Wings Niner Tango, direct to V6.
Direct to V6, 05.
Wings 7 Kilo Charlie, descend flight level 250, expect 005 Alpha arrival.
005 Alpha arrival at flight level 250 for you.
Good afternoon, radar 4290 Yankee, with you flight level 360 up to 370.
Easy 429 master hello identified. Easy 185 contact master 135.5, bye-bye.
135.5, thanks for your help, Easy 185.
Wings Niner Tango, contact München 132.550, bye-bye.
132.55, vielen Dank.
The 5 Mike Tango, contact Copenhagen Control 1 to 1 decimal 325, bye-bye.
1 decimal 325, September 5 Mike Tango,
The 5 Mike Tango, my fault, it's 1 to 1 decimal 375.
Hab ich schon gewundert, 1 to 1 decimal 375.
Good afternoon, upper safety, Charlie flight level 3, thanks for the landmark. Number 36 Charlie master, hello identified, direct on minimum.
Alright, so we were given a frequency change. Let's do that. 135.5. Master, very good evening. Easy 185 with you, flight level 360.
Easy 185, hello, report your Mach decimal.
decimal 0.77, easy 185.
Easy 185 for sequencing into Manchester, reduce to your minimum speed.
Minimum speed, easy 185.
And 185, can you report that speed to me?
Yeah, give us 2 minutes, we'll get some calculations going, easy 185.
Yeah, easy 185, that's alright.
And easy 185, we can give you Mach decimal 69 if that works.
Easy 185, yeah, Mach decimal 72 should actually be fine.
Ah, we're going faster then, Mach decimal 72, easy 185.
And expect a long hold over Manchester.
Yeah, we might make a decision to divert at some point, but we'll let you know, easy 185.
Easy 185, roger. Canadian 518, hello, continue.
So all we've done there is reduce our speed to Mach decimal 0.72, and that's for sequencing into a very busy Manchester. So we'll see. I don't know what we can do with secondary flight plan.
for further descent, contact London 118 decimal 475.
London 118 decimal 475,
Liner 225, when ready, descent by level 280 to be level at no-go.
When ready, descent 280 over no-go. We start descent in 2 minutes.
What would happen if we put EGLL into there? Oh, interesting.
Get him on 46, hello, stop your climb by level 340 to the traffic above and squawk 2127.
340 is 2127 for KLM.
KLM 146, contact London 128 decimal 125.
129 decimal 425, KLM 146.
KLM 146, 128 decimal 125.
128 125.
Easy 185, report your speed to London 128 decimal 125.
Report speed to London 128 decimal 125, easy 185.
Cannon 146, actually, Cannon 146, sorry, fly heading to
390 degrees, KLM 147.
Station calling, where are you? I don't know where stand 26 is, which airport? Okay, please contact the ground controller. Alright. I was interested in London, I think there's 370 wrap.
Landing control, EZ185 with you, Mach decimal 72.
EZ185 London, off bed 1 Mike for Manchester.
On bed 1 Mike, and I hear it's going to be a long hold, EZ185.
Hopefully not. Break, Kellam 1, Christian Kellam 2187, contact Amsterdam radar on 25 decimal.
So,
Actually, sorry, Amsterdam's all fine, so just continue to come 122 there.
on bed 1 Mike, we've got that in there, flight level 290. 290.
Kellam 1, Foxtrot, Quebec, London.
170.
Test flight level 250 at Ebel, when ready.
And then we want to be maximum 250 at Pole, which is in here. And then next we've got Wilson 230. 230 flight level 070.
Steve Concord 9022 London, Roger, stand by now. Kellam 1, go back to the 10 minutes. Kellam 1, Foxtrot, Quebec. Just need to cross someone, I'll just send you and then you can pop off. Okay, again, Kellam 1, Foxtrot, Quebec. If you can give me about another 2-3 minutes on frequency, then I can. Roger, I'll say
Control, get on name, contract 546 London.
Contact 546 London. Fly back decimal 75, on bed 1 Mike for Manchester.
Manchester 75, odd bed 1 Mike.
Leipzig 29er Oscar. After off-bed, cancel the hold and redirect goal.
After oddbed, cancelling the hold, direct goals, Leipzig 29 Oscar.
Lufthansa 8 Hotel, descent flight level 220.
Say again, which altitude of Lufthansa 8 Hotel?
Lufthansa 8 Hotel, flight level 220.
Flight level 220 for Lufthansa 8 Hotel.
You go 70, descent flight level 230. Descent flight level 230, please go 7. Giant 74 Lima, report your speed to Scottish Control on 135 decimal 7, bye-bye.
Off to Scottish Control 135 decimal 7, down to Lima, goodbye.
London, 372 London, hello, oddbed 1 Mike for Manchester.
Control, Wayne 8, have a Bravo, hello.
someone over there.
London, hello, flight level 3.0.
Alright, let's see how this goes. It's coming into top bed, it's still quite far away. But you can feel it's getting busy, so we need to focus on what's going to happen as we career towards Manchester. It looks super busy.
Austrian 906, nothing further, continue with Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
20 to 8, nice evening, Austin 906, bye.
Lufthansa 8 Hotel, cancel the hold, redirect gold, descent flight level 200.
Flight level 200, cancel the hold, direct goals, Lufthansa 8 Hotel.
And Lufthansa 8 Hotel, 2270.
270, Lufthansa 8 Hotel.
Nice. Everyone having a good time? We're just all careering towards Manchester tonight. I think I've done everything I need to do to prep for the landing, so got a hot bed here. You can hold here if we need to, and yeah, let's check this is all right. 109.5 and 232. 109.5 is in there.
135.7, Lufthansa 8 Hotel, have a nice evening, bye-bye.
And that's all good. Of course, 231. That'll work. I mean, we could do 232, but I don't know if it'll do anything.
Even on the 034.
Any word on that to confirm?
Type of coordinated now.
The radar Leipzig 29 Oscar, any speed after oddbed for us?
Leipzig 29 Oscar, after oddbed 3270 knots, descent flight level 200.
To level 200 and after oddbed 270 knots, Leipzig Air 29 Oscar.
Vigo 7, descent flight level 210.
Descent flight level 210, speed code 7.
It's got someone
Vigo 7, cancel the hold, fly heading
coming in
250 degrees.
to our left-hand side.
270 knots.
Cancel the hold, heading 350 and speed, second speed?
Speed 270.
Okay, speed 270 knots, speed code 7.
Leipzig Air 29er Oscar, report your speed to Scottish on 135.7, bye-bye.
Over to Scottish 1357. Goodbye, Leipzig Air 29 Oscar.
Vigo 7, turn left heading 225.
Left heading 225, speed code 7.
Mike 0 Papa, standby. Vigo 7, descent flight level 200.
Flight level 200, speed code 7.
Vigo 9022, turn right, fly heading 110 degrees.
Right turn heading 110 degrees.
And Vigo 9022, you can expect a reroute from the next controller, they can accommodate you.
Perfect.
Button control,
Ryanair 5 November uniform London, low. Osprey 1 Mike for Manchester, Mac decimal 74.
down to Mark 0.7 for Ryanair 5
Swiss Ambulance 53, nothing further, continue Unicom, cheers mate.
22-8, thank you mate, bye-bye. I love this Ryanair green.
Vigo 7, resume our navigation direct goal.
On navigation direct goal, speed code 7.
Vigo 7, report to speed to Scottish on 135.7, bye-bye.
135.7 to speed, speed code 7, bye.
Lufthansa 401, contact landing control on 133.7, good evening.
133.7 so long, Lufthansa 401.
Ryanair 208 Bravo, speed 270 knots.
270 Ryanair 208 Bravo.
And Ryanair 208 Bravo, report that speed to Scottish control on 135.7, bye-bye.
135.7 Ryanair 208 Bravo.
Contract 546, when ready, descend flight level 200, correction, flight level 240.
When ready, descend flight level 240, contract 546.
Mike Sierra Papa, fast your request.
Request development south end with junior flight will require far due to terrifying cumulus direction.
Mike Sierra Papa Roger, just confirm your routing to south end, please.
Reg C then direct or whatever you want to do, Mike Sierra Papa.
Roger, standby. Viva 327, when ready, descend flight level 300. Viva 9022, report that heading to London Control. It's 118.475 to line.
18475 to head up to
Mike Sierra Papa, just confirm that waypoint.
Reg C no transport. Romeo Echo Golf Sierra India.
Mike Sierra Papa Roger, it's going to be a basic service still. You cleared to south end routing Rixie direct at flight level 90.
Basic service, clear to south end, Rixie direct, flight level 90, Mike Sierra Papa. Mike Sierra Papa.
London Center, Delta 5199, passing 20, flight level 250, climbing flight level 290, heading to Hilton.
Delta 51909 London, hello Roger.
London, hello, Apache 21 Charlie Zulu is inbound to Coastal, flight level 300.
Alpaca 21 Charlie Zulu London, hello Roger, maintain flight level 300.
Maintain 300, Alpaca 21 Charlie Zulu.
Contract 546, enter the hold at Offbed, right turn to reduce the holding speed.
Enter the hold at Offbed, right turn and reduce the holding speed.
And contract 546, estimated on return time is time 47.
Estimated on return time 47. Contract 546. Control Condor 905, head low, bound, slow pick, London 380, heading.
Condor 95 London, hello, Offbed 1 Mike, arrival to Manchester, Mac decimal 7.
Offbed 1 Mike, arrival for Manchester, and Mac 0.75, so that's
Contract 546, descend flight level 210.
Eastern flight level 310 and request the inbound course and holding speed for correction contract 546.
Contract 546, inbound course will just be your current track, and then speed will be the standard ICAO speed.
But your current track and standard ICAO speed, contract 546.
Ryanair 3829 London. Ryanair 3829 London, climb flight level 29 or that's the highest I can offer you right now. Delta 519 resume navigation direct Gizpo, climb flight level 350.
Direct info, resume O navigation. Both the flight levels are
Delta 519 on our chance flight level 350.
flight level 350. So particular that.
Mike Sierra Papa, you can stay with me for a bit, but you should fall leaving the frequency. Contract Papa 6 flight level 210.
210. London, hello, Alpaca 34 Foxtrot, maintaining flight level 300 inbound Coco.
Alpaca 34 Foxtrot, London, hello, maintaining flight level 300.
Maintaining flight level 300, Alpaca 34 Foxtrot.
Easy 1, actually we should go at break, Seabird 372, enter the hole at off-bed, right turns, and reduce the holding speed.
Hold up at right there, so they hold up.
I think we're going to be holding here. Let's see what he says.
Controller good day, and advice 301 with you flight level 350.
Otherwise 301 London, chance line level 370. Seabird 370, inbound course is just your current track.
Red nose 4 Delta Echo, flight level 300, proceed direct, Lardy.
Red nose 4 Delta Echo, London, Roger. Delta 519 on stop climb flight level 330.
Stop flight level 330.
Ryanair 3829er, when ready, descend flight level 250, level by 6.
When ready,
Easy 185, descend flight level 300, reduce the holding speed, and enter the hold at off-bed with flight turn.
At 7 flight level 300, holding speed up bed right hand turns, easy 185.
Contract 546, on next passing off-bed, cancel the hold and route direct gold.
On next passing off-bed, cancel the hold, route direct gold.
Seabird 372, descend flight level 220. Condor 905, when ready, descend flight level 300, expect to hold at off-bed.
When ready, descend flight level 300 and we expect to hold at off-bed.
low run and I want it after level 3.
Nana 18 Alpha London, hello, score 21, correction, score 2761. Running 5 Juliet Tango London, hello, Roger. Otherwise 301, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, direct 301.
Alpaca 21 Charlie Zulu, contact London Control 118.47, flight goodbye.
118.45, service Alpaca 21 Charlie Zulu.
Easy 185, descend flight level 260.
And to flight level 260, easy 185.
Contract 546, you can route direct off bed now, then gold and V270.
That's in the hold.
Direct off-bed now, then gold, V270.
We'll do managed speed, and it will go towards our green dot speed.
58 November uniform, expect to hold at hotbed. Descend when ready, flight level 340.
Descend at pilot discretion, flight level 340 on hold, flight level Ryanair 589. Levy here.
Say more dry to descend, but we're not in any rush, so
Ryanair 87 Bravo, continue with Unicom, bye-bye.
we're now going around the circles in the hold.
Bravo, Unicom,
Nice.
display, have a good day.
Delta 519 climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, that's
Contract 5460, descend flight level 200.
Flight level 300.
Viva 372, descend flight level 210.
Control Manchester, Papa request frequency change, low control 18.475.
Mike Sierra Papa, Roger. I actually suggest you call London on 121.225, they're being done.
Or 121.225.
Good. Contract 546, contact Scottish Control on 135.7, bye-bye.
Contact Scottish 135.7.
Viva 372 on next passing, hotbed, cancel the hold, and route direct gold, descent flight level 200. Cancel that, direct gold, and do Delta 51909, contact Scottish Control on 135, decimal flight 25, bye-bye.
So you can see someone in the hold ahead of us. Taking the right turn here. That's very cool. That's its flight track there.
Lufthansa 8 Hotel London stay position.
We are past Burnley, inbound to Roseland for the holding north of Manchester.
Lufthansa 8 Hotel Roger, you should be with radar. It will be 135.0.
1350 for the Lufthansa 8 Hotel, thanks and sorry for the wrong frequency.
No worries.
Hello, control Ryanair, partially flight climbing flight level 258 for 280 departure Rocky.
Order 5 Juliet, Mike London, climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Ryanair, partially flight.
Viva 372, C270 knots. C270. Condor 9 of flight, enter the hold of Oxbed with right-hand turns, reduce the holding speed, descend flight level 260.
Enter the hold at Oxbed and reduce to flight level 260, control matter high.
E185, descend flight level 210.
Flight level 210, easy 185.
And Condor 9 of 5, apologies, stop descend flight level 280.
Stop descent level 280, Condor 905.
Alpaca 34 Foxtrot, contact London Control 118.47 flight, bye-bye.
London on 118.475 for Alpaca 34 Foxtrot. Thanks for the HU, bye.
Viva 372, contact Scottish Control on 135.7, bye-bye. 135.7.
Let's go round again.
London, Martinair 246, X-ray heavy, inbound Sopec, flight level 340.
Martin 246 X-ray London, squawk 7337, Hotbed 1 Mike arrival for Manchester.
For that 1 Mike arrival, could you please send the squawk in text to Martin 246?
Ryanair 3829, continue Unicom, bye-bye.
Unicom 1,
Ryanair 58 November uniform, enter the hold at Hotbed with right-hand turn, descend flight level 290.
Descend flight level 290, enter hold at Hotbed with right-hand turn, Ryanair 58 November.
And Ryanair 58 November uniform, reduce the holding speed.
Hold down on speed, Ryanair 58 November.
Condor 905, descend flight level 260.
Descend flight level 260, Condor 905.
Nordex 4 Delta Echo, descend flight level 260, level by Barney.
Papac 9 Tango inbound Coco, flight level 320, Mach 1.
Papac 69 Billy London, Roger. Nordex 4 Delta Echo, descend flight level 260, level by Barney. Nordic 4 Delta Echo London.
4 Delta Echo, go ahead.
Nordic 4 Delta Echo, descend flight level 260, level by Barney.
0, level 5 Barney for 4 Delta Echo.
EG 185, our next passing Hotbed, cancel the hold and route direct gold, descend flight level 200.
After passing Hotbed, direct goes flight level 200, easy 185.
EG 185, apologies, it's one more lap and then direct gold.
That's right, we're going around again and it's down to flight level 200, then direct goes, easy 185.
Thanks. Martin Air 246 X-ray Mach decimal 74.
Mach decimal 74, Martin Air 246 X-ray.
Now we do one more lap here and then we leave the hold.
Echo, contact London,
Back towards goals.
118.475.
London on 118.475 for 4 Delta Echo.
Easy 185, sorry for bossing around you, but I think there's enough spacing. From present position, route direct goal, speed 270 knots.
From direct position, route direct goes speed 270, easy 185.
Condor 905, descend flight level 220.
Descend flight level 220, Condor 905. London Control Tower, Lufthansa 946 Delta, flight level 360, inbound Rablo.
Lufthansa 946 Delta London, hello, descend now, flight level 340, Hotbed 1 Mike for Manchester.
Oh no, we crashed. Rubbish. Oh no. So guys, we'll need to leave it there.